Yeah, his shoulder stiffened up, and that was it. He was trying to talk me out of it, and I was not going to be talked out of it. We're just going to wait on him. If you talk to him, I'm sure he's going to tell you that he's going to be able to pitch his next start. That's possible. I just don't know anything yet. I just know that his shoulder stiffened up, and they've treated it, and he felt better afterwards. That's what I know. I get he was just trying to. He was making his case, and obviously there was no way I was going to let him stay in the game right there.
Did that happen it was the curveball to?
I don't know. I just saw him doing his little thing with his arm, which is unusual for him. And then after the next pitch, I definitely saw it, and then that was it. Oh, that was strategy. It was nothing. We were trying to do something tonight that it came up, and I just wanted to clarify something with him and the infielders. That's all that was. Yeah, a little rust. I mean, the stuff wasn't as crispy as normal. I mean, the fastball velocity wasn't up there. Obviously, did not throw the ball where he wanted to. The bunt was a big play for them, just extending the inning, and all of a sudden, and of course, the 3-run homer is an even bigger play. But gets the 2 strikes on Wong, and it's a good piece of hitting on his part. And then Piscotty continues to work good at bats. That's it. But his stuff was definitely a little bit less than normal.
Friday, you talked about situational hitting. You load the bases in the 7th. If you make something happen there, does...
Yeah, that's puts a different thought process in their head. If we could have taken advantage of that moment, so many different things would have happened. Actually, I was going to leave Grimm in the game had we extended the lead, and then maybe use Rondon in the 9th if that all played out that way, but it just did not.
Split with this team?
Well, it's not awful. Of course, being in a position of winning the first 2, you'd like to be able to do more, and we were in position to. Twice they got us late now. Yesterday and today they've gotten us late. Give them credit. They put the ball in the stands. They got some power on that team. We did start pitch. Our starting pitching was great the last 2 days, and so that's the bonus. Offensively, we do need to do better in those particular moments to take advantage and put those add-on runs on later latter part of the game, which prevents them from thinking they could come back. That was a big moment. Bases loaded, nobody out, them getting out of it.
I think they did this to you guys last year where it was Peralta and the home run off Stroke.
I mentioned that in the other room.
Can you read a whole lot into these regular season short series in a big picture?
I don't know. I mean, it's a split. We actually played well. We played well. We played really well. We pitched actually very good. The starters pitched great. They got us late. Bullpen guy coming off of a little bit of an injury and or a stiffness or tightness, whatever you want to call it, and then the other guy just young. So it just happens. And not having Stropey again, that's part of it. We just got to figure this out. Getting Ronnie back on track, no Strope. CJ, I have a lot of conviction and belief in. And Grimmer's looking really good. So we have to restructure this somehow. But they got us late twice.
What was the context of mentioning the Stroke thing last year to the team? The home run Stroke gave up last year.
No, I talked to him.
Oh,
I wouldn't talk to the team. Peter's my sounding board. No.
All things being equal this time of year, when a pitcher grabs his arm, you get a little nervous, so stiffened up is probably not the worst news, right?
No, exactly. There was the original initial, look by the trainers was not awful. So again, I'm just waiting to hear something. They felt like he felt better post working on him just after we had taken him out of the game. So we'll just wait. We have a day off tomorrow. We'll come back. We'll know more on Tuesday, obviously. But that's just John. John wanted to stay in, but there's no way I'm going to permit that to happen.
I feel like Rondon wasn't a health issue.
Yeah, just off. That's what I think. You can just see. He through the first couple pitches got ahead of Wong. Of course, if he gets him out, it may have been an entirely different moment. The bunt, like I said, was big. But I felt pretty good about it. He'd been rested, comes into that spot. Let's keep it right there. And if you go kind of 1, 2, 3, then here comes Chappie for Carpenter and Moss. It was all set up. It just didn't play out.
How much is having this cushion 12 games now kind of ease the pain of the flesh?
Well, it's obviously it makes it a little bit easier to think about. I can't deny that. But at the end of the day, before this series began, based on all the stuff we have going on right now, I'll take. You've always would take that split, them coming in, but when you get in position to grab more than that, that's the part that you don't necessarily like. However, we played well. Every time we play well, and even if we lose, I'm okay. So for the most part, we had an 11-game winning streak. You lose 2 games in a row, played well, but they got you late. So there's not a whole lot you can do about that.
You were smart enough, and as always, before the game, not to get caught up in this Cup dominance thing over the Cardinals right now.
Yeah.
You've seen too many years of
Oh, absolutely. And right now, I mean, they're really their offensive side is really, it's pretty prodigious. Because Moss, I've never seen Moss swing this well. He's that good right now, and Carpenter will get his thing going again. Molina's Molina, and then Jerko. I mean, I've seen him good in the past, but not like this. So they have a lot of offensive momentum going on right now. Cool.